He is absolutely bomb-proof. He really is.
James Bowen gave him a patient ride, let's say.
I really cannot see this horse being beaten.
Lost superlatives for the way this horse jumps.
This is the T-shirt that I will be wearing.
A mark of 147 is an absolute...
Hello and welcome to the Next Gen Racing YouTube channel. And Jack, we are just under a week away now. We're absolutely buzzing here over on Next Gen Racing. I know a lot of Twitter and the racing socials are looking forward to it as well. I just can't wait, Jack. What about yourself?
Cheltenham fever is in the air, isn't it? It's a brilliant time to be alive. It's the anticipation, the aspirations aloft with big anti-post slips. I mean, hopefully it's a great week.
Yeah, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And guys, like everyone who's been watching, we thank you so much for your support that we've had. We had our Cheltenham previews out last week and they've gone down an absolute storm. We thank all of our guests, Oisin Murphy, Andrew Halligan, Liam Hedgecock, Racing Willow, and obviously Izzy Phillips as well. They've done a fantastic job. It was great to have them on. I'm sure you'll see more of them in the future. But Jack and I just wanted to quickly come on here, a quick sort of 5-10 minute video with our top 5 best bets for the festival. And Jack, I'm going to start with you with your 5th best bet of the festival. What is it? Tell the viewers.
So it comes in day 3. It's in the per temps, and it will probably be no surprise if you have watched our day 3 preview. If you haven't, make sure you do. It will be somewhere probably on the screen about now. It's Champagne Platinum in the per temps. I mean, going through the top of the market, I said it on the preview. I don't like backing something in the per temps which has won last time out. Imperial Alcazar won last time out. I don't think it's the most efficient way to win the per temps. The Boss's Oscar's carrying 151, and they were desperate to get Champagne Platinum qualified for this. He was entered in everything under the sun. James Bowen gave him a patient ride, let's say. He was 8 lengths behind Bushy Park, staying on for days, and I think 7-1's a nice price about him.
There we go. And there'll be plenty of decent prices throughout this video, I'm sure. Jack and I do like a tasty price. But I'm going to kick off with mine because I have to get his name in with a very short price. And it'll be the only one for myself. But it's going to be...
Fish cakes. I mean, codfish, monkfish.
I know he's about 8 to 11 to 8 on for the RSA or the Brown Advisory Novice Chase. But he is absolutely bomb-proof. He really is. If you're looking for the banker of the festival, it's him. There's plenty of short price favourites, but I really cannot see this horse being beaten, especially with the likes of if Royal Pagaille gets taken out and sort of, latest exhibition, he's not going to be running here. So I really do think he's absolutely bomb-proof. Whack him in your doubles, trebles. I can't see him losing. I think his performance in the Flowgas Novice Chase was just sensational. But Monkfish, I think we're about to see a future superstar on day 2 of the festival. Right, on to our 4th best bet of the festival, and I'll kick things off here with my bet in the County Hurdle. Now, if this horse runs, I think it's got a hell of a shot, and that's Irascible for Henry de Bromhead, ridden by Rachel Blackmore. I did tip this horse up on our previews, and I think this horse has a really great chance of going here. Does have an entry in the Supreme at Christmas time, stayed on really, really well behind Appreciate It, which I think's incredible form. And I do think a really strongly run County Hurdle, this horse will be coming home very sweetly for that team in the Gigginstown House colours. Jack, what about yourself? 4th best bet?
My number 4 will be Statler. I mean, he's shortening by the day. I mean, in the preview, he was 7-1. Tipped him anti-post as well, but he's 5-1 at the moment, I think, and I still think that's a good enough price. It doesn't look the strongest out at Albert Bartlett. I'm not having Fakira. I think he could stay 4 miles, 5 miles. Torygraph is the only one who's run over 3 miles. Don't think the form's that strong, and I just think with Statler, he was the only one willing to throw down the gauntlet to Gail de Menil last time out, and I think if they settle him in kind of like 4th, 5th, and don't try and set the pace with him, I think he's a cracking chance, and I can't see 2 or 3 horses finishing above him. So if you are inclined to go each way at a short price, I think 5-1 is a nice enough bet.
Yeah, a well-fancied horse for the Albert Bartlett. It's going to be an excellent race, that one there. Right, we move into the tasty stage of the video, our 3 best bets of the festival. And Jack, the first one that we're actually going to agree on here with regards to our top 5, and that's Ballyadam in the opening race of the festival in the Supreme. I mean, I'll tell you a little bit about this horse, but he's been finishing up the backside of Appreciate It. I know at Christmas we definitely didn't see the best of this horse, but we saw a much better Ballyadam at the Dublin Racing Festival. I think the good soft ground, or it's looking good at the moment at the time of filming. I saw today good to soft in places, but I think he's going to really appreciate that. I think if he does end up jumping a lot better than he has been recently, I think he's got a major chance. I think Jack, he's been sort of all over Twitter telling people about the without market, without Appreciate It. He's actually a decent price for this, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to go off about 5-1 as it is. So 4-1 available with William Hill, 7-2 Sky bet. For Ballyadam, without Appreciate It, it's probably my third best bet of the festival. As we've said, he had to travel three wide. He had to make up more ground. Obviously, I love a good stat. Appreciate It. 7-year-olds are 1 from 39 in the event, and I do think with the good to soft ground, I think he looks bang on there to be throwing down the gauntlet to Appreciate It.
I just cannot wait. Well, what's going to happen? I know what's going to happen though. We're going to see Metier come there strongly and absolutely bolt up, make us look like absolute mugs. I just can see it now. I had this with Shishkin last year as well. That's the thing. I had Abracadabras. I was all over him in the Supreme, and I was like, Shishkin, I can't be having Shishkin. I can't be having him. And he came there flying.
If Metier wins the Supreme, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to bury my head in the sand and hope that Lieutenant Rocco or something other will be able to get me out of a horrible hole. But yeah, I mean, oh God.
Yeah, Ballyadam a decent price in the Supreme Novice Hurdle on day one. Right, we move on to our second best bet of the whole festival. Jack, all over to you for this one.
Yeah, we're getting into the tasty part now, aren't we? And we're going to go to day one. And I do think Galvin takes all the beating in the National Hunt Chase. I mean, more to the fact that he's... I don't actually think Royal Pagaille is going to go. And if he does, I mean, he's going to be on good to soft ground. We've only seen him on soft to heavy or heavy ground. His half-brother's only raced on soft or heavy ground. And I don't think he's going to like the ground at all. And I do think Galvin, last time out, he got all of his running the right side of Christmas like he did last year. And of course, last year, he was second to Imperial Aura in the Northern Trust. And look, if you take Royal Pagaille out of that market, I think he goes off 6-4, 7-4. I know he drifted to 9-2. We had him up at 4-1 in the preview. He's now 10-3, 3-1. I still think that's a good price because Royal Pagaille is going to be going with the ground that he doesn't like, and I think he does take all the beating here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be going for one of the stories of the festival. I know that we've had the likes of Oisin Murphy on here saying that the story could be Tiger Roll, with him napping up him for the festival, but I'm going to be with Paisley Park here. I really, really do fancy Paisley Park in the Stayers Hurdle. I think the race is going to be run to suit with Flooring Porter probably going off like the clappers. I think that's going to set it up for this horse. I can see it now. They're coming around the bend. Paisley Park's been off the bridle for about 4 furlongs, and he'll just slowly, his nose will just be coming into shot, just nudging down, and you'll be like, here he comes. He's going to come home like an absolute train. It's going to be a real hell of a race, though, that Stayers Hurdle between Time Hill and Paisley Park. It's round 3, but I just think on Paisley Park, what I'm going to call his home turf, he's going to bounce back from last season's Stayers Hurdle, and he will take all the beating at around 3-1. Right, here we go. Number one, our best bet of the whole festival, the nap of the week. And do I really need to say much? We've seen it all over Twitter, but this is the T-shirt that I will be wearing on day one of the festival. If you haven't seen the back, it says that Gary Moore is a god, and he will be a god come just after 3 o'clock on the opening day. I think he's going to take all the beating, Goshen. I saw a great video today. Jack actually shared it on Twitter. But one thing I did find that makes me even more confident is horse in the morning. He's going to be waking up and he's been going, do you know what? It's my birthday today. I've got to celebrate in big style. I found out that he was actually born on the 16th of March, which is just superb. So he's going to wake up. He's going to think it's his birthday. He's going to go to his birthday party and he's going to absolutely romp them from the front. But I'm so confident in this horse. It's going to be a really great story for Jamie Moore, who's had a real tough year. And great to see Gary Moore have a really huge winner. So he will be my nap of the week, and that'll be Goshen. Jack, all over to you.
I mean, if people follow me on Twitter or follow you on Twitter, if they don't, again, that'll be somewhere around here. See how my editing skills are doing. But yeah, I've been going on about this horse for quite a while now, and it's Lieutenant Rocco in the Ultima on the opening day. Now I've gone through in the preview why I like him so much, but he jumps foot perfect. He took to 3 miles like an absolute. I can't even put words into my mouth. Lost superlatives for the way this horse jumps, but he did it so well. He's been in behind Protectorat, Fusel Raffles, beat Chantry House by 10 lengths, and when Daryl Jacob asked him for anything, he quickened up so nicely. He won't be getting the ideal ground, but he's raced on good to soft in his early days, so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. I think a mark of 147 is an absolute gift. I think he's a mid-150s horse. It looks like he won't be going the novice route, and to top that all off, Ascaria 10 will be going to the National Hunt Chase. I'm 99% sure of it. So I do think 6-1 about Lieutenant Rocco now is, I just can't see him out of the places at all.
Right, so that's it for this video. Jack and mine, that's our 5 best bets of the festival. Hopefully they all land. It's going to be 10 decent prices that could come in there, and really hoping that we land some decent bets. And we wish all of our punters, anyone who's punted on Cheltenham, wish you all the best for the week. It's going to be a real fantastic time. It's a shame we're not going to be there, but we'll be back next year. But we've got to enjoy it for what it is. If you haven't already, do follow us on Twitter, and we are so close to 300 subscribers. It's been a massive increase, and like I say, we can't thank you enough for the support. But if we can get to 300 subscribers before the flat season begins next week, we'll be doing, well, it's 2 weeks away. We'll be doing a preview of the Lincoln meeting as well. That's probably the next time you might be seeing myself and Jack on this channel, and we'll be hopefully tipping you up some flat winners, because that's where we seem to, I'd like to say specialise, but we'll find out come the
we
flat
specialise
season.
everywhere, Sam. We specialise everywhere.
But our main selections, sort of all of our selections for the festival for each day, will be at the back end of this video. Like I say, if you follow us on Twitter, we'll have all of our selections on there as well. But thank you so much for the support. Enjoy the week, and we wish you all the best.